You hear footsteps from one of the upper offices, and then coming down the metallic staircase, you see like the clippity cloppity shiny black patent leather shoes connected to pinstripe pants, connected to a very oddly mouth-shapen torso, and the unmistakable silhouette of what can only be a Nosferatu.
Nice to finally meet you.
Yes. How can I help you?
So, I understand that you recently contracted or pulled in some favors in order to acquire a particular relic, a kind of stone tablet.
Yes, that would be correct.
I was hoping you'd be willing to answer some questions about that.
Upon delivery of the tablet to this location, you will find at your cafe a postcard with the address of this Surge, however you call it. And upon that, the terms of our deal will be met under the condition that if this sneaky Tremere has another tablet in his possession, you will deliver that to me as well.
Sounds great.
Understood. Hope this will be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
You really should come by for coffee.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Court of Cups with me, your storyteller, Jasmine, that bronze girl, Bhullar, and our wonderful Coterie. I will let them introduce themselves as well as their characters.
Who's first?
Flip for it. I just
right.
need an excuse to dive into my noodles while you talk.
I'll go first. I am Patrick. I am a recovering metagamer who has sworn to repair his ways. It has been 14 days since I last metagamed.
Oh my god.
I just got my chip. And
Lidija was way too happy about that, by the way.
I love you so much.
I play Dogfood of Clan Gangrel, who's been having a heck of a time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a real couple episodes for Dogfood.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I am Holly, and I play Elizabeth Wonder, who is of the Toreador clan, and she hates Starbucks. Get a good Ethiopian roast. It's not from Starbucks.
Go ahead, Lydia.
I play Dr. Charlotte Lamb, who is Macavian and is a cannibal psychiatrist who drives a beige Mercedes.
That poor Mercedes.
I love that Mercedes.
I'm Tabitha Sheehan, Stabby Tabby Cat, and I play Ulrika Draeger, a charismatic hacker.
Who just got a new car.
I did.
You did just get
Yeah.
But I don't have it yet.
I was gonna say you're kind of stunting on everybody now.
Yes,
new car.
It's being customed.
Yeah.
Do a time skip where we just ignore the mission for 2 weeks. So,
It's like I can't do anything until I get my car.
New car gets here, yeah.
Well, we can actually see if that's something y'all want to pursue. From what we've done so far, there isn't anything that is. You don't have a particular time limit looming over your heads, thanks to Dogfood's somewhat interesting approach to dealing with the poison, and so now you are free to sort of do as you please for the time being. And no, you're fine. What were you saying?
I was going to say if I would like to try and heal up some more damage when I can.
Yeah.
I'm still damaged as all heck.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be part of our housekeeping.
Okay.
I would say it's safe to say that your willpowers your willpower will reset at the beginning of every session. And as night settles, dusk settles over Ballard, our coterie awakens. So everybody feel free to give me a rouse check and adjust hunger accordingly.
I am not hungry.
Ulrika gets hungry?
Hungrier.
Yeah. What hunger am I at?
You are at hunger 2.
2? Okay.
I also have... Oh, let me pull up your character sheets, actually.
Charlotte does not get hungry.
So profesh.
I just realized that I have tape on my headphones because I haven't gotten new headphones yet. So please excuse my professional headphones being held together with tape.
That's stylish, I think.
Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
that's
we
Study
try to
a
only
movie.
go to the store if it's essential,
As you should.
as you should. So there's tape on my headphones.
we're all doing proper social distancing and not going and getting our headphones fixed.
Exactly.
I have written down here that you do get one latte.
Sweet.
Sorry. So because I think we instead of giving I forget which one you agreed to. I said, oh, you could get all 3 at the end of the week, or I could give them to you every couple days.
I think we're going to do it every couple days.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll be up 1 herd point or whatever.
Yeah. So, a very meek,
Oh no.
socially awkward young girl stumbles into your busy cafe.
A lot of anime on her backpack, like just
Yeah.
like anime keychains.
Yeah, it's all Tokidoki.
Yeah.
Mhm, very cute. And she says, I hear that this is where one could mayhaps go about finding a patron of sorts, as it were. I was hoping that maybe you could be my sensei in some ways.
Yes, dear, but you're going to have to stop drawing anime. I'm sorry. Just kidding.
Why? Oh, what?
No, come on now. I love the anime. I love the manga.
My name is Janet, but my friends call me Jet.
Well, it's nice. It's wonderful to meet you, Jen. Yes,
Jet. Jet, like a jet plane.
Jet. Oh, like a plane.
Oh, Elizabeth Clinton, you're so silly.
Yes, a plane. Excellent. Please join me in my study. I'll invite her up to my study, which is like, I usually go up and say, oh yes, here's your first payment. Please, I'll give them like a subject to draw, like lilies or something. Sometimes it's like blood.
Okay.
Spooky things.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Drawing is bad.
Great. She needs work.
A lot. Yeah.
But I'll forgetful mind. Well, not forgetful mind. I'll just mesmerize her and then just, take a bit of some of the blate. I just keep it in bags in the bag.
That's fair.
So
cool. Yeah, I was curious how this plays out. Okay. So, she comes to, and is she downstairs again?
Yeah, and I'll set her up at a coffee table with me, and I'm just going to say, I really do think you're very talented. I think that what you do need to do though is maybe try a bit more life drawing if you can, and just focus on the basics before you start trying to
So did you not like that I put your face inside the lily? Because I was trying to do that bit from Teletubby.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think it's a good start. I think that Teletubbies, as I don't know what that is, because I'm just a little out of touch, but it sounds horrifying. So if it's scary, just keep doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I put your face in the. Anyways,
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. Yeah. So stop by here once a week for our routine meeting, and I'll go over your artwork and give you your patron check.
Sounds good. Thank you. And she takes the check and leaves.
Yes. Thank you, Jet.
She looks at the check very strangely. She hasn't seen a check in a while.
Yeah, and it's very like the writing is nearly illegible to her because it's so
cursive.
Victorian. Yeah, it's all cursive. It's just like giant, like like she never even learned cursive.
Yeah, she's definitely looking at it a little bit strangely, and she's like, "I can deposit this with my phone, right?" As she says this to herself, as she's like getting up to leave.
Good luck. The phone won't be able to read the cursive.
No.
And it's at this juncture, through your giant hangover glasses,
Yes.
you not only realize that Loretta is gone,
Oh, God damn it.
but that standing by the front door, ushering in 8 to 9 men with buffers and all matter of mechanical equipment is your new friend, Renee.
All right.
He stands at the door and he's just like, yes, through here, quickly, please. These floors are disgusting.
I'm just like, Coterie, someone is barging in our door. Help.
Dogfood kind of stumbles up. She's still feeling pretty bad. She's just kind of
Good
puts up
morning,
with
everyone. Late risers, I see.
Oh,
Okay, gentlemen. So we're gonna need this floor. All has to go.
Oh,
These walls, new wallpaper.
well,
Cool.
you haven't
Like-
even shown us a concept, Renee. Do you have any drawings or
You're
images?
in amazing hands. Trust me, you'll love it when you see it. And I do have a couple of swatches for you to look over, but we're still gonna have to tear all of this down. Yeah, that has to go too. Oh, those plates, they're chipped. Get rid of them immediately.
I mean, I agree. Chipped plates are not okay.
Do we know this person?
Yeah, we hired them.
Yeah, we hired them as the ad agency. From, like,
I've got to start coming to all the meetings, I think.
Well, you were out of commission, so I might have hired someone from an ad agency, so it'll be fine.
Good. Lovely to meet you, Renee. I'm being friendly and sort of
Shakes your hand.
sort of extend friends like, oh, you seem very nice. I'm not feeling
I just
well.
love my job. I
I-
love my job. This is my favorite part. My favorite part is coming into a restaurant and then imparting my vision upon it.
That's great. I'd normally be a little bit less outgoing, but I've
As
recently
long as you're
suffered-
the inside man, I don't care.
I've recently suffered some damage to my personal brand. So I'm feeling a bit delicate.
Oh my
Just do whatever you want. If you see a dog, don't approach the dog. The dogs are not friendly.
Yeah, she is correct. The dogs are not friendly.
Oh,
Was it?
I normally am not much of a dog person. Dogs tend to hate Kindred.
I'm sorry, Renee. Were you hired to do a? Weren't you hired for marketing? Why are
As
you?
part of your platinum service. So I'm actually consulting with a really great interior decorator because we feel part of your image is the low quality of photos on your Yelp page. So basically, we're going to come in, we're going to update the space a little bit, take some new photos for your website and for your Yelp page, and see if we can maybe up your social profile a little bit.
Could we even make maybe a talkie of one of us saying things in front of a camera?
I love it. Personally, I think that might be a great direction to take this, a personal local approach.
I'll do it.
I was just going to say,
You're
let's
the
use
inside guy.
Ulrika.
She's the outside guy.
me.
Yeah.
Ulrika had like peeked her head out of her closet and then just snarled a little bit and then came back in the closet.
Oh, you have to be the face.
Talkie if you need me to do talking.
You need to be the face of our fine shop. Everyone listens to you because you
I
possess
do the
them.
whammy.
The whammy.
All right.
So Doctor just says, so isn't Loretta supposed to be here? I feel like she would be objecting strenuously in my stead.
I had one of my ghouls try her lattes and they suck. So we sent her to Stumptown to learn how to be an actual barista.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but that sounds excellent.
It's probably about time. Yeah. I'm trying really hard to object to this, but this all sounds like good ideds.
It's
Yeah,
not
there's a lot to
Starbucks,
good.
so
So
This
I'm
sounds-
gonna,
sending her off to a very intensive boot camp.
sounds like a lot to improve a Yelp review.
What happened to the thin blood? Is that who we were just talking about?
No, Loretta.
no,
No,
Loretta's
I mean-
our main retainer and head of security.
No,
yeah,
I know.
Loretta's really true art is in killing, not lattes. So it's excellent that we're teaching her how to actually make coffee.
We
As
do also have a thin blood called Miranda who works here.
Yeah.
But she's an actual barista.
Yeah, she's actually quite good at being a barista, so we'll probably not need to have her skills refined.
That's good. Good to know. Less work for me. My theory was that since Loretta was kind of your shift manager, that we'd train her and that training would trickle down.
This all makes perfect sense.
We have bigger problems on the docket, though. I have caught wind of some particularly bad news.
Oh
And
no.
as your brand manager, I feel it falls to me to relay that information to you.
Okay.
Some terrible bastard man is planning to put a key car through Ballard. And I don't think I have to tell you that key car trolleys are trashy, touristy, and disgusting.
Is that like
So, I, as a person, don't know what a key car is.
It's like those, they run on tracks
Oh, okay.
And you see them in like cities like San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like a tram. We call us trams in England.
Like a trolley?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
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 Well, Elizabeth likes those, and she's like, "Oh, that just sounds lovely. I would
it's
love
a-
to have a trolley."
No, it's terrible. It's ugly and it's horrific and it has to go.
Well,
Okay.
I did pay you to tell me what to think, so.
Key cars are not trendy.
Okay.
So who do we have to
aren't they
kill to stop it?
Well, that's the part we have to find out. Apparently, this company has pushed for this sort of transportation in a lot of different cities recently, privately held. It's about the worst idea I've heard since those hideous green bikes they have all over the place. I really have to do something about that. Who do we
I
have
don't
to
like
Who do
those.
we have to kill to get rid of the green bikes?
Yeah.
And those scooters. I hate those scooters.
Eyesores. And honestly,
it looks like
dangerous.
they're just orphans going around on little just toy scooters everywhere.
Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm happy to have met you. It appears that we're of the same mind.
I agree.
And I'm proud that you are a clanmate of mine.
If you would like a blate, we have them in the back.
I would love one. Do they come with foam art?
Maybe if Loretta was here.
Ah. Well, if Loretta made it, I wouldn't trust her art. You just kind of like.
We'll wait until she comes back. Then you can have a blate.
You know, the scooters aren't that bad. They're kind of like Meals on Wheels. You can get like someone gets a good head of steam up, and you just sort of intercept, and you can just sort of turn them around using their existing momentum into a nearby alley. It's very convenient.
Just because you like scooters, dog food, doesn't mean that they're for everyone or outside of the coffee shop.
I, as a person, hate scooters since I broke my finger on one.
They're dangerous.
They're dangerous.
They are dangerous.
All right, so we don't want a trolley car in town. I trust everyone else to make my decisions for me right now. So there's a lot of things we could do. We could start a grassroots campaign, hand out flyers saying no to the key car in ballot. That would be something we could do. We could
it's bright yellow.
Yeah.
We could write
that
to
is
our city
horrific
councillor.
yellow.
Oh yeah, I don't now.
I could just go talk to the person.
But would it
Yeah, we could talk to our city councillor.
I mean, I could just go talk to them.
Yeah, why don't we just send Ulrika to talk to the city council?
Are we sure? Well, hold on. Are we sure we don't want mass transit to be able to get more people to our coffee shop?
Well, the man said we didn't.
Okay.
You have to think about the quality of the people it's bringing in. The type of people to ride a trolley aren't the type of people that want to maybe look at the local businesses. They're the type of people that only go to the tourist traps.
Indeed.
When people
Riffraff.
go downtown and ride the ducks, do you think they go down there and they're like, let me check out a fine local establishment, a place with culture, class, a place where I can really see the breathing, living heart of the city? No,
they go to the first.
they ride the
Starbucks.
ducks and then they go to Starbucks.
No, we can't have
Because
that.
it's the first ever Starbucks in the country, and somehow that makes it more important. And you know what they do next?
Elizabeth,
They go to the Space Needle. And then they're like, you know what? I'm going to eat the mediocre food at the top of the Space Needle because I've been told that that's what you have to do in this city. Ballard does not need a trolley. And you definitely don't want one going in front of your shop.
as soon as you say the
right.
first Starbucks, Elizabeth's eyes are like,
Yeah, it's the ducks and the bucks. That's what they like.
So it's basically bringing in gentrification, right? Like it's helping that.
yes, that's exactly what it is, Ulrika. The
Ulrika
thing
does
you
not like
hate.
that.
It'll raise rent prices.
More of the square fucking houses.
Do they allow dogs on the key car?
I have no idea.
Of course not. They would never.
Yeah,
they
I'm
would-
against it too.
If it's like the New York subway, they'd have to put the dog in a bag. As long as
Dog in
your,
a bag. These
long as your dog-
monsters. What?
as long as your dog is in a carrier.
My dog
Yeah.
doesn't fit in a bag.
Well, some people.
Well, there you
some
go.
people will take a bag and cut leg holes in it and just.
Carry their dog.
Well,
Not
that
even
sounds
car-
adorable. Now I'm in
The
favor
dog
of
is
the key car.
walking. The dog is walking, but the people are holding the bag because it's technically in a bag. Anyway, I
I was
digress.
going to say, how would you lift it? But
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't. They
hold
just
it.
hold it.
You just hold it and the dog walks. It's a workaround.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around to Bubba, who's here, and I'm gonna say, I'm establishing the location of the dog, and I'm gonna say to Bubba, you wouldn't want us to put you in a bag, would you? If you had to travel, that seems like something you wouldn't like. I don't want to tell you your business, but that sounds like a no from you.
I don't know, Destiny. You're familiar.
Yeah, I don't think Bubba doesn't want to go into a handbag. No. This key card sounds no good at all. So I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter to our city councillor, and if that doesn't work, maybe we kill them.
Does that ever work?
As long
what
as
is it
that
with you
ugly
going to
yellow
kill-
abomination does not stroll down the street,
Dog food
I don't care how you do it.
Renee, do you happen to have like a related business interest to this of your own?
My interest is in that of the city and making sure that my holdings here continue to thrive. And I
Oh,
feel
I
that
see.
a key car would not be good for the city.
So you
Or
don't
for
own
my interest.
any like transportation related businesses or something like that?
No, I'm in marketing.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I appreciate it, Renee. You're doing great work. Let's go and
I have one more argument about the pro of bringing tourists in to feed on. That possibly would not be people that are not people that we think will be okay to consume a blood or maybe an organ here or there. Right?
yeah, no,
Maybe.
that's true. Charlotte likes to feed on shitty people. So if we have, like a shitty people tram service, that's
They won't
actually
be
good for
coming.
her. And what's good for her is simple for the rest of us.
Organs, huh? Interesting. I've heard
Why do you have to why do you have to
Organ shame you?
talk about my secrets out like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we can trust him. He's our brand manager.
bit atypical, don't you think? That's strange.
Well, don't
But-
worry. It can be elegant in a way.
What if we just made it not yellow? We painted some dogs on it. We can definitely make this work. We had them play Rammstein on the PA. Like we can have a tram system that works for everyone. Really, I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate here.
Why don't we ask them? We might be able to make it a little bit more attractive. Maybe we could make it not a key car, but maybe something more like I don't know, a
Horse and carriage.
A carriage.
Ulrika, what is your opinion on this?
I hate it. I hate all of this.
All right.
Imagine the tracks going right through the city. They're an eyesore. They ruin the symmetry of the street. I hate it.
Let's take a vote. Who votes that we use our considerable vampiric resources to attempt to stymie the development of the key car?
No. I mean, I don't. Okay, so
Are you abstaining?
I don't like that this dude is coming up in here trying to tell us to do his.
We
dirty-
paid him.
We paid him to fix our shit, not to tell us to go get rid of a trolley or whatever the shit it is.
I'm with Ulrika on this.
That's true. But
All right.
the trolley will bring riffraff to our shop.
Well, then we could just.
I
eat
like
them.
riffraff.
And how does that stop?
I'm arguably
How's that any
riffraff.
different?
We could just eat them.
There'll be
Or
more
I
of
could
them.
just scare
Well,
them.
I would
It just
prefer
could
to not
increase
have.
like the stock value of our domain.
Renee, I'm sorry about my coterie. Sometimes they might be considered riffraff.
Oh.
What?
I am so sorry. This must be so difficult for you.
It's not. No. They're excellent. They let me decorate things. And they also don't like Starbucks. It's fine.
Maybe
Sometimes
it would be helpful for you to once in a while come and frolic with birds of a feather.
That sounds nice. Do you mean the other Tory doors?
We have a pretty active community here. Pretty great parties too.
I love parties.
I haven't been to parties in a while, but I would definitely have to go to with my coterie because I have codependency issues.
Ah.
Can't spell coterie without co.
Exactly.
Which is part of codependence.
Well, if you ever change your mind, let me know. You seem
I
like
will.
a lady of elegance and taste.
That's nice. Did you hear that? Did everyone hear that? Did everyone hear it?
I didn't hear a thing. Did anyone? No, nothing.
Did anyone ever dispute that? Elegance and taste?
I'm pretty sure Dogfood did a couple of times.
That's fair. You're right.
Right now, Dogfood just clearly agrees with whatever the last thing she heard was. So it's like, yeah, Elizabeth seems like a lady of exquisite taste.
She's ill. Ignore her.
You're right. People should ignore me.
No, she's just ill.
Dogfood, you seem to be going through an emotional roller coaster right now. My door's always open for you. Just putting it out there.
All right, let's do that.
Wait, what?
We all just go, what?
I'll get therapy. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm just like, Renee, we're going to step out while you finish your work here so that we're not in your way. And we're going to find a place that's quiet for Dogfood to get therapy.
Sounds good. If you don't want to accompany, I'd be more than happy to take a stroll with you in the night.
Are we all strolling?
I would like you to have an escort.
No, we should all stroll. Well, strolling doesn't sound like fun, to be honest. I haven't strolled in a while, and I think being here with my other codependent coterie is where I want to be.
I respect that. Have a wonderful evening. I'll have some swatches for you to look at when you get back.
Oh, thank you. Excellent. Doing excellent work.
Mm-hmm. We're also ripping out all this carpet behind the bar and putting in something a little bit nice.
I can't believe we
when you get back.
I can't believe we have carpet behind the bar.
Oh my god.
Apparently it's supposed to be nice on people's knees, but it looks disgusting and it's impossible to clean.
Yeah, and if we want them to, if their knees start giving them that much trouble, we'll just, give them a bit of that, and they'll heal up nicely.
You just look back there and it's just like caked milk.
Oh god.
As a former barista, that is disgusting.
It is. Yeah, you could never have coffee. You could never have carpet behind the bar. It'd be terrible.
You have those rubber mats you spray down. That's what you have back there.
Ugh. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of dog hair back there too.
Yeah. I trust implicitly that Renee has our best interests at heart, and I'm sure whatever he wants to do is perfectly fine, and we should just try and help him out.
Well, we're paying him.
I appreciate that. That exactly. And you did get the gold package.
We did.
However, you got it for the silver price.
We did.
For the
and
silver price.
I do appreciate the connection to my clan, as it's been a while.
And I do owe you that introduction at Elysium whenever you all want to take me up on it.
Ooh.
I'm close with the heartbeat.
Very nice.
I'd like to say Ulrika doesn't trust this person.
I don't trust them either. As soon as it says that.
I think they're okay.
You're right. They're probably.
I think we're paying them, which is usually just a good bet.
I agree with Elizabeth. As long as we're paying this person, we can trust them.
Wait, what?
Dogfood, when are you gonna get back to normal?
I think I need some therapy.
Well, why don't you and Dr. Lamb go down to her office?
This was an offer that I did not expect you to take me up on.
Well, it seemed like you thought I should do it, and I trust that you have my best interest at heart.
I'd like to get out of the way of the cleanup crew.
That's true.
I feel
let's all have therapy together. Let's have a group session. Those exist.
What? Like the idea of all of a sudden having for Charlotte having to have an intimate conversation with the entire coterie is just like I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for this.
Yes, let's all have therapy. Okay, crew, get to work. Let's go down to Charlotte's office.
Oh my god.
All right. So Dogfood's
does not look amused.
This is just going to be me the entire. You're going to ask me a question. I'm just going to be like,
Orca's we're just going to stare us down.
Can I get bring a therapy dog down with me? Just something small, like one of my corgis, perhaps.
Oh,
whatever makes you comfortable.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm just gonna head out into the alleyway and pick up one of my little corgis, and I'm gonna go downstairs into the laboratory. I'm just gonna sit there gently stroking it.
okay.
Ulrika, would you like a seat?
Guess.
Just picture you standing slightly afar.
Yeah, I'm by the door, right? By.
But you're there though, and that's very supportive.
There. Yeah.
That's the first step.
I guess.
Elizabeth, you can have the leather.
I'm already there. I'm laying down and going why am I so nervous to talk to my own clan? I don't feel right about. She's already talking about herself.
Oh.
It's I just don't feel right about that. I just feel like I'm, why? I mean, am I riffraff? And she's just going on and on.
I think you're very. Do you want to have a go on the dog? It's very soothing.
No, I'm good, Dogfood. You keep no.
The Queen of England has these.
Yes. Well, we're not in England, are we?
No.
She has corgis, right?
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
What?
Well, she used to. They're all dead now. But yeah, she has corgis.
Yeah.
They're all dead?
Yeah.
I think she has new ones though, doesn't she?
I think when you get to the Queen's age, you probably don't buy new pets. Is that morbid?
No, I mean.
Well, me actually being your therapist is, I would say, kind of unethical. So we're just gonna have a conversation and talk about our feelings in the circle and talk about dog food. Why are you
we have to sing Kumbaya or some shit? Please don't.
Did it? Well, now we are.
No.
Elizabeth is still talking about herself, and I really think that
but I just going around her.
Yeah. Then she starts crying. She's like, I just feel like I'm just not what I used to be. I was just so good, and I went to so many parties, and I just miss parties so much.
Let's go. You know what we can do? Here's how we can go to a party and stay within codependence and security protocols. I will turn into a wolf, very stately and impressive, and I will go as your escort. That way, my riffraff status, they won't be like, oh, look, she's with this scruffy gangrel. It will be like, she's with this majestic wolf.
That sounds fine.
And when you feel bad, just reach out, just give me a little scratch behind the ears.
I think, dog food, you should fix your hair all in that bouffant and dress up nice.
Fuck off.
And go to the party.
I look at Charlotte like
oh, we have dog food. It looks like we made some kind of breakthrough where you didn't immediately act oh my god, I keep forgetting words today. Submissive.
I'm gonna make a breakthrough in her face if she says that about my hair again.
It's a compliment.
Yeah, dog food was a compliment.
It was not a compliment. It was meant as an attack. It was passive aggressive.
If I was attacking, I would say you could dress up like that French harlot you look like and then go.
Do I have to roll for
Oh my god.
Provocation.
I love that Ulrika's just baiting you.
I
don't
want
know.
dog
It's
food back
not-
to normal. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, this could be construed as social combat.
Oh Lord.
Do you think
Social-
Ulrika is? Do you think Ulrika is like? Do you think it's playful, or do you think she is trying to like?
I think she's
Go
trying to. She's
dog
trying to
food.
provoke dog food. And it's like, and dog food says, "How about I come over there and mess up your stupid hair?"
It'll just grow back.
All right, well, let's do it then.
I'm gonna put my
And I-
hand on your chest, if that's okay.
Yeah,
Ulrika,
dog food doesn't stop you.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Ulrika, why are you deliberately trying to get a rise out of dog food?
Because I'm trying to bring dog food back to normal because she has not been normal. She's being complacent and rolling over on her back and exposing her belly to all of us, just like she's not herself.
Oh, like a sad dog.
Yeah.
You do care about this little therapy circle.
I just want her.
Ah, she's got you.
I never said I don't care about the circle. I care if you go back to normal.
Look, the old version of me had nothing but trouble. The more I tried to be tough, the worse it got. So I just want to lean back.
Okay.
I'm just going to do what everyone else says and see if that goes any better.
Give me a humanity roll.
Cool.
Aw.
So is that just, am I just rolling my unspent humanity?
Yes.
Or my,
The boxes that aren't marked down.
yeah, master, so that should be 4 boxes. I got 2 successes.
2 successes. So as you are like having this sort of revelation, you think back to that moment where you're like on the floor eating rats, and you know you had that like flash, and you feel like you're looking at that not from a first person perspective but from an outside perspective. And for a moment, it's almost like you see yourself as the person you were when you were alive and the beast. And you realize that they don't have to be the same.
Okay. Dogfood has a little bit of goes quiet for a little moment. And then she just says, "Stop making jokes about my hair. I don't like it."
All
Hi,
right.
dog food. Sorry.
That's fine. We don't have to make jokes about your hair. Unless
It's a sensitive topic. It's, it's the end of a sad story. A young girl dies in it.
why don't you tell us the story? We're sitting here.
It's not that time yet.
You don't have to share anything you don't want to share. But it's nice to see you again, dog food.
All right. Can we go and get in a fight?
You want to go party?
Oh, see, you did it, Ulrika. See?
You're welcome.
I like to think that you did this all from like a doorway. Like you haven't even like really gone past the threshold.
Right. I was just like at the door, like, let's get this over with. That's what I was thinking.
Dad,
Yeah,
this is
like,
family
I just feel
therapy.
This feels so much better after talking. Thank you, Charlotte. You gave me some great advice. She's only talking about herself the whole time.
Charlotte didn't actually say anything like for most of this event. It was just like all of this just happened simultaneously. I just watched this. Yeah. I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah. No, you're a really good therapist, Ulrika.
Wow.
I almost feel like that would be a frenzy provocation.
Yeah, that is fucked up, man. Like,
Wow.
I just
All right.
leave. I
Didn't
just
realize-
Ulrika turns around and leaves.
Didn't realize we were already back to that level. All right.
It was.
Fuck you too.
Oh no, I think you're not a therapist. You're a psychiatrist. It's a different thing. You've got a prescription book. No one can take that away from you.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're done.
All right.
I feel much better.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. Thank you very much.
Like slams my door.
I almost made you take willpower damage from the social combat, but I feel like that's already too mean. I feel so bad for Charlotte. So
It was pretty mean.
it was pretty mean.
That was pretty mean.
Sorry.
Tried to be
Dogwood's
a
going
bro.
through a rough time. Can I
Mhm.
sorry.
No,
Can
no,
I try and heal up some of that damage now?
yes, yeah,
So is that, if I'm remembering right, is that three dice?
yes. It's 3
Okay.
dice, and then you take hunger for every failure,
Okay.
but then you
Let's do it.
heal regardless. So
I got 2 successes.
okay.
I get 1 hungry.
hmm
So I'm now hunger 3.
You still only heal 1 though.
Okay.
Yeah, just give the more successes, just lower the amount of hungry you get, but aggravated damage works a little bit differently than normal damage.
I feel like healing that internal wound a little bit was helped by the therapy.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a mental block there a little bit, and that was just represents some of that going away a little bit. I'm
For
only
sure.
at a mere 2 aggravated damage now.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's walking around money. That's fine. I'll do this all day.
Yeah, the bigger your dice pools get in this game, the more likely you are to get hungry. So even
Yeah.
though as you power up, you're rolling like 7, 8 dice at a time, that's increasing the likelihood of you getting like, hunger
Getting all
die.
beastie.
Yeah.
Okay. While they're doing this and arguing again, I'm going to try and find us a party to go to.
Okay. What is your avenue of approach?
Well, I can't use phones, so I look through the newspaper, like The Stranger. I pick up The Stranger.
Yeah.
So I'm looking through The Stranger, looking for any kind of fun event for the Coterie to attend.
Okay. Go ahead and give me let's do resolve and etiquette.
All right.
For those of us who do not know what The Stranger is, what is The Stranger?
It's a local magazine.
They always have it for free in coffee shops. Like we would definitely have a stand that would have it for free in the coffee shop.
Okay.
It's just the news about town.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you were missing out.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
2 successes.
That's what happens when I have an espresso machine at my house. I don't go to coffee shops.
So with 2 successes, I feel like, okay, I'm going to give you a few different options. But I
Okay.
feel like Elizabeth isn't the most hip.
Oh, not at all. Not even a
So
little
she
bit.
might not understand everything she's reading.
Yes.
One of the options you come across is an opening celebration / party for a new vape store.
It's like, this sounds excellent. It's like an opium lounge.
Yes, that's.
I did have opium back in the day. Maybe
So
they'll
that's
have some
one of them.
absinthe.
They have like a wooden bar decor, and
okay.
they're offering a bunch of different local offerings for tasting while you're there.
Ooh, an opium tasting.
The second one is a music festival. There's a little local music festival that has a few different bands performing. And the third sort of advertisement you come across is adult night at the zoo. Open container policy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm sorry, it's Seattle. There's nothing that exciting happening.
I do love exotic animals.
Yeah. They've got it's almost like Disney at night. They've got music blasting. You can walk around with an open container because drunk people and zoos just mix. It works perfectly.
Yeah,
if
of course.
we go to the vape store, can I name the vape store?
Yeah.
No.
What was your vape store name? Please
I was going to say,
us.
have you sat and thought about what a vape store would be called?
Yeah, I was going to call it Vapal Infallibility.
Oh my God.
I don't like puns. I'm going to say no.
All right. All right, I guess it'd just be called George's Vape Store then.
Mm-mm.
All right, well, I'm going to go to the Coterie and be like, there's 2 options. We're going to go out on the town and show everyone how posh we can be. We can either go to an opium den or we can go to A night in the town at the zoo where we can see exotic animals.
I bet there's whiskey.
So,
Who votes for the opium den?
Mm.
Really? I do like. Oh, fine. Who votes for the zoo?
so
I'm a soft yes.
Soft yes. All right. Well, we're going to go to the night at the zoo.
If
Unfortunately,
you wanted to go to a nightclub or something, I feel like Ulrika would probably be more of the scene queen in that regard.
it's true. This is like what Elizabeth thinks is.
Right.
Yeah,
Elizabeth,
yeah,
we should,
exactly.
I mean, we should go do what Elizabeth found.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is what she thinks like a toreador of the late 1800s would have done, which is like going fancy to the zoo.
Okay.
Going on a stroll through the park is an excellent way to spend our time and to show off how well put together we are.
and we can try and eat someone while we're there.
Yes, whatever.
Okay. So you get dressed up and go to the zoo.
Yeah. And like she puts
mhm.
on like her fanciest outfit that she's found, and she still tries to be like modern, but her hat is way too big. Like just too big.
So you don't have like a safari outfit.
No, this isn't a themed trip to the zoo. This is a like as
Okay.
if you were going to the races.
Okay, I've got it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
So,
wear
like,
my
derby.
best jeans.
Yeah. Think like a stroll through, like purposefully being out in the park so people can see you.
Perfect.
So you
I
wear
wear
like
a
a
hoodie
dress
and some
with a
jeans.
very large hat.
Yeah. Very large hat, like an umbrella. Like,
Umbrella and a hat.
Yeah. People are gonna just think that she's like cosplaying.
Okay. Lolita cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just looks like a Mary Poppins cosplay.
Elizabeth, you look wonderful.
Oh, thank you, dog food.
You can. I'm also.
Sorry, that sentence is just funny. Oh, thank you, dog food.
I'm also wearing my. I'm wearing my nice hoodie. I don't know if you noticed.
That is very nice. Thankfully, we're
Oh.
going to the zoo, so it won't matter.
Oh, fine. Okay.
I mean, you can be whatever animal you want.
I'm gonna get a little safari hat to put on Bubba, who's coming with us.
No, Bubba can't come to the zoo.
Of course, Bubba can come to the zoo. She's the second part of my soul.
Yeah, I know. I am aware of that, but Bubba's as large as some of the animals at the zoo.
She's very large. You always try and talk around me by pointing out how big my dog is. But like, no. What if there's an incident at the zoo? What if we get ambushed?
I think we'll
wanna
be
have
fine. It's a zoo full of humans. We don't even know if they'll be kindred there. We're just going as a theatrical performance practice so that we can not look like riffraff if we end up going to the Elysium and or meet other toreadors.
Is Charlotte within earshot of me right now?
Oh no, she's still
She's
in
still
her
downstairs.
office.
So I'm going to say, Charlotte said I should bring Bubba as a therapy dog.
Well, as long as Charlotte can show some paperwork, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Your move, dog food.
All right, everyone. So
Fine, all right, we're not bringing the dog.
someone needs to get the car.
Charlotte, we're going to the zoo. We need your beige Mercedes.
Did you just like opens the door? Did you just say you needed this car that you just can't stop talking poorly about?
I didn't insult the car.
We need a car where it's not going to make a difference if a monkey throws shit at it.
All right, so I will drive to the zoo, and Ulrika and Elizabeth can come into the car with me.
Oh shit! I mean,
Ulrika's
that's
wearing,
Polly saying that.
dystopian high fashion, wherever the fuck that
Ooh.
Excellent.
is.
I'm sure Ulrika looks amazing, and it looks like everyone's
Sorry.
at a
I was
convention.
like, oh.
I feel like we're all imagining something different, but it's all cool.
It's
My
all
brain
cool.
went cyberpunk. Like I
Yeah.
went full like plastic, trench coats, pencil
I'm-
skirt,
I'm
high
imagining
waisted.
a
latex.
huge neon, like rough collar with like glow sticks sewn into the.
Okay, that's
the-
not what I was
Oh.
imagining. I was imagining like Alexander McQueen, and you were
Yeah.
imagining I don't even know what.
Yeah,
I'm
I was a little more
thinking,
subtle than
like-
glow sticks, but I like it.
I'm thinking like, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say like Lady Gaga couture,
Yeah,
like in a way.
yeah, something black and bananas. Like, I don't know.
So you head off
Greasy
to the zoo.
heels.
Yeah. Are you really not going to let me come in the car?
Oh yeah, that has to be resolved.
Well, if everyone likes to come in, everyone gets in and I start to leave. And then I stop and just scream out the
You're
car.
doing the mom thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is such a mom move. Are you like pretending to leave without dog food and then you checking in the rear view? Okay.
Mhm. And then I scream out, like, I open the window and I scream out, like, get in, dog food.
All right, I'm going to get in. And you better not like pull away as I'm getting in.
Oh no, I do it once.
All right.
And then I go, oh, I'm sorry, I'm kidding.
Okay, fine. All right. And then I'm going to get in the car.
I thought you were gonna do
Without
the
Bubba.
door lock thing where you're like, lock it.
Oh my
You just
god.
look-
I hate when people like that whole thing. It's like 10 minutes later, you're still not in the car because you're pulling on it at the same time someone's unlocking it. Oh, that would have been funny.
No, all I did was I went without him and then I started to go again once he tried to open the door. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
And she
I think the locked car would probably be frenzy provocation.
As a human being, it makes me want to frenzy.
Right? Yeah. I feel like if the door is locked, that's when it's like, nope. Okay, so you arrive at the zoo. You guys can look around, or you can choose to use this as a feeding opportunity. We can do some rolls.
I
You
wouldn't
don't.
mind
I'm not
feeding.
going to force you to walk around the zoo 20 minutes. That's not. So if you want to take this opportunity to have a feeding encounter, I don't know how hungry any of you are. I missed the link. I forgot the link.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
I'll resend it.
Oh, thanks.
I am at hunger 3, so I could definitely. I wouldn't hate to have a little bit of
A little
a
sippy.
feed. Yeah.
A little sippy for your hungy.
I'm gonna just try and look fancy. I don't know if I need to roll to see if I've like impressed anyone who was like in the town.
Yeah. So let's actually do it this way. You leave through the store, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an interaction with Renee before you leave? Or
Oh,
as you
sure.
make your way
Yeah.
to the car.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, I'll just see him and be like, oh, Renee, we're just going on a little stroll. Just wanted to say thank you so much. The cafe is going to look amazing, and I'm looking forward to your swatches. She's kind of like acting important.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have you do your charisma with your persuasion.
Okay. I actually have a lot of that. Hooray. What's my hunger at too? Just for so I know.
You're at 2.
2. Okay, so I just pick 2 dice that are my hunger dice. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I got a crit and 1 success.
Okay. Was it a messy crit?
No,
or-
it was a normal crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're talking to him, you notice his like his body language changes a little bit, and he's like I had my doubts about taking on your file at first once I saw this place and some of the company you keep, but I really do think you should come to one of our parties sometime. I think you would have a wonderful time there. A lot of the Toreador in the city don't know you, and I think they should.
Oh, I'll consider it. I'll take you up on that. Please just leave a calling card at the coffee shop. I don't use phones.
I can definitely do that. And I'm also a little bit partial to phones after some of the security breaches we've had lately.
Yes, that's why I'm hard to find. Off the grid. I learned that the other day.
Well, I
You're on
hope you
Yelp,
have
but-
a wonderful night out.
Oh, thank you. And she'll just like, whatever.
And he has no idea you're going to the zoo.
No, he
Oh.
does not. I'm not
I
gonna
will
tell
let him fill in his own.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him that.
And your goal, you said, was it to impress him?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to impress him so that the others in my clan could see me as someone who wants to be or is, newish to town, but is still of higher status.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they
And
will be gossiping about you.
Exactly.
at the next artist conclave.
Exactly. That's my plan, because I feel like at first I was too nervous because poor Elizabeth hasn't talked to her own clan in so long, but she's trying to put a patch on that.
They're intimidating. They're the mean girls.
Yeah.
I understand.
And she's not very good at being a mean girl. She's better at just being like a passive aggressive mom.
Well, I guess they're not mean to their own kind.
Yeah, they are to
They're
everyone
just
else.
mean about things that they think are ugly.
Yeah.
I feel like you're the mom on Downton Abbey, not the grandma, but the mom.
Yeah.
Like, because she was really good at lightly, condescendingly.
That's exactly
telling people things.
That's exactly what Elizabeth
Aura?
is.
Yeah. Is that her? Yeah, I couldn't remember her name. It's not the older lady, not the.
Yeah, the wife, Lady Grantham or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what she
Picking
is.
up what you're putting down.
Yeah, I miss that show.
Me too. Did you see the movie?
No, I need to watch it. I was afraid, but now that I saw it was okay, I'll watch it. Okay.
If you're a fan of Burroughs, there's like a whole bit with him in there, which I'm pretty fan. Sorry. Barrows or whatever his name is. Okay, so with that out of the way, and I'll loop that back just so you know, out of character. Your 2 successes have been noted.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to attempt to feed while you're at the zoo?
I'm not going to. I'm just going to cover for the coterie. Like if they need any help, like distracting people or something.
Okay.
I want to try and find an exhibit that no one is really going to, and try and sort
lizards.
I was gonna say it's always the lizard.
Yeah,
it's always the lizards.
It's the lizards.
I'm just trying to get one person and kind of just siphon them away from the crowd.
There isn't a crowd in the lizard hall because, first of all, it's not outdoors and the weather is unseasonably good right now. So it's like indoors. The air is a little bit like dampish.
Ugh.
And there's one person with a notebook.
Oh, perfect. How
writing about lizards?
What's the camera situation like in there, as far as I can tell? Can I kind of try and see if I can identify a blind spot?
Yeah. I would say there's probably one camera. Like, so the room is almost shaped like a circle, so it's built for people to kind of like siphon in and out. And the main camera is pointed towards the door. You do identify a blank spot near one of the Gila monsters tanks.
I like the name. This is a fun name.
So is this guy already in the blind spot?
I don't know if it's called a Gila monster exactly.
It is.
It is. Yeah. No, that's the word.
That's what I don't know if there's like an official
Gila.
word.
No,
or
that's
a
it.
nickname. Yeah.
The Gila monster.
So I want to get this guy into this blind spot, and if he's not already there, what I'm going to do is just point and exclaim that, oh, look at this awesome thing that this Gila monster's doing.
Okay.
Is that a human foot?
Oh my god.
So he's like taking notes and like sketching. And when you say this, he like turns around and he's like, a foot?
Foot. I swear there's a human foot in here. Come and look. And I'm going to stand in such a way that he can't see in. So I'm going to obstruct his view, so he has to come over if he wants to see. So he can't see from where he is.
A human foot? It's probably a head of cauliflower or something.
No way, man. It's got toenails and shit.
Do a roll for toenails and shit. Do a roll for wits and you don't have persuasion. I guess subterfuge.
Subterfuge. Okay. All right. That could be worse. 1, 2, 3. Wits.
Toenails.
2 to subterfuge.
Where are we at relative to this?
I don't know. Did you follow him into the lizard exhibit?
Yeah, I figure like I'm at the door, just like watching the door, so no one comes in.
2 successes.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sure an annoying child made their way into its cage, and that's why he ate them. Listen, kid, I'm trying to work on my own RPG right now, and I need inspiration for my dragons. So can you just let me focus? Like, isn't this adult hour anyway?
Look, I'm scared. Okay, like it would just. I don't have any.
He like huffs and comes over and looks.
See over there? It's a human foot.
That is not a human foot.
Oh.
That's
well,
another Gila monster.
I guess I was wrong then. Give me your wallet.
You want my what? Are you mugging me?
I'm absolutely mugging you. Yes, this is a mugging.
I
This
just
is a
told
mugging.
you I'm a starving indie RPG creator, and you think I have money to mug?
I don't know what an indie RPG is.
Listen, kid. And he like literally is like, whatever. No, I
So
don't care.
I'm gonna jump him now.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. So it'll
Uh,
be brawl and strength.
okay, can I use my grappling dice?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I got a. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got a lot of successes. Is the good answer.
Uh-oh.
Is the good news.
This dude's not that strong, so
I need to spend a willpower because I got a hungry
A bloody
crit.
crit.
No.
So I'm gonna mark off a willpower.
It's spring. I hope you guys
and
can't hear the birds
reroll
are
3
so
of
loud
these.
outside my window.
I need
Oh,
another,
they're
I
not
need
that loud to me.
another hungry crit in my life. Oh no, actually, I can't get out of this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a hungry. It's a hungry.
It's a hungry crit. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I got 5 successes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So
This person's obliterated.
as this person tries to like push you out of the way and is like, whatever, kid, I don't have time for this. You grab his arm
Oh,
and then
boy.
just go for it.
Mhm.
Bite in. And once again, arterial spray just goes everywhere. And those of you who are waiting at the front of the lizard exhibit, just you hear this like yelp as
Oh.
this dude bludgeons forward. Now, here's the tough part for you, Dogfood. In your convictions, it says you never hurt the underclasses.
Fuck.
And it dawns on you as you feel this man's lifeblood spilling over the pages of all of the sketches for this one piece of art he wanted to make. And him saying, whatever, man, I don't have any money anyway. And you acquire a stain,
No.
which will resolve that at a later time.
Okay.
But you feel a pang of guilt just like wash over you. I can see it. Does anyone try to save his life?
I mean,
I'll try and
yeah.
save it. I'll try and save his life if I can. Like, Dogfood hates killing people.
Yeah. So how do you attempt to do that? Do you have any experience with this type of thing?
Am I able
Doesn't
to
seem-
if I did this this wound with my fangs, can I lick it closed?
You could attempt to do that. Yeah.
All right. So I just try and
It's
like
going to be pretty
desperately-
difficult because you're in a feeding frenzy.
Okay, right.
So it's one of those
I'm
things
gonna
where
try
like
and get a hold of myself if I can.
yeah, we could do that. We could have you like try to stop, but
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like there's a part of you that's like eating and another part of you. It's like when you're eating ice cream and you know at some
Yeah.
point you should not finish this pint. But there's another part of
Yeah.
you that's
Oh, no.
going to finish the pint and you knew that because you threw the lid away.
Yeah, I know.
You just did that. You
Mhm.
threw the lid away
Yeah.
because you have every intention of finishing the pint, but there's another part of you that's like, I could fish that lid out or find another way to seal this up.
Yeah, you're
So-
speaking right to me right now.
Go ahead and roll let's do your wits and
Okay.
I'll say your willpower.
Okay, so that's 4 plus 3.
Mhm.
we
And you're
hear,
going to
like,
try to
the-
beat or at least even the 5 successes you got. It's a little bit of a weird thing since I'm just trying to like, I don't know. I'm kind of playing off the cuff a little bit right now.
I have a question. Have I lost any hunger yet?
Yes. I would say at this juncture, you've probably lost 2 hunger, and it's going to be that one last remaining hunger that you
Okay.
always have, unless you kill the person that you're fighting against right now.
Okay, so my willpower is 4 and my wits is 3.
Okay.
Did we hear the yelp or whatever?
Yes. I would say you heard it.
I feel like Ulrika anyway, like was out side, and she was just about to go inside anyway to see what was going on, and then heard that, and then continued going inside.
Okay.
I got 1 success.
Okay. So if you want to intervene, I can definitely allow you to do that.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Charlotte, do you want to do anything? Elizabeth, or do you want to maybe make sure no one else goes in?
Yeah. I'm at the door, so I'm guessing like if I hear a ruckus, I'm just like, oh, not again. And I'll just like try and close the door, I guess. Because I know that they have like a big metal door in front of these like lizard things.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna try and close the door and just like hold it and make sure no one gets in.
Okay.
What is Dogfood doing right now?
When you see the man is on his knees and there's blood like pouring from his neck, and Dogfood is just like grappling with him.
Can I like I want to grab Dogfood in a way that it doesn't piss Dogfood off. I mean, or like trigger them to like be like, like attack me. So
okay.
I don't know what the best way of how about I like do this around Dogfood's neck and
maybe restrain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put a sleeper hold on you or something.
Yeah. Let's do your strength, and then I'd probably say melee.
Okay. I don't have a lot, but we'll see what happens. I have 2 successes.
Okay.
The 2 successes are on blood die, but they're not crits or anything.
Oh yeah, you're fine then. So you feel like Dogfood is I'm gonna rule that pretty distracted. So you get the jump on him.
Okay.
And you could pull her off pretty easily. And how do you think Dogfood would react in that moment? I'll go ahead and leave that to you.
I think Dogfood is going to be kind of just trying to. She's not like fighting. She's just trying to like get back to the neck.
And I'm like
if someone took my ice cream away, and I'm no. She's just trying to she's trying to get the tub back. But she's not like punching Ulrika or anything.
I say to in Dogfood's ear, like, you don't want to do what you're trying to do. Like,
no, I do. I want to. Like, I'm so hungry. I'm hungry all the time.
I know. We're all hungry all the time. But now is not the time or place to be participating in that.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
And yeah, we'll figure this out. And we need to let you kill somebody that you want to kill. So you get this out of your system for a minute.
So I'm going to turn into a dog.
Okay.
So that this looks like a dog attack rather than a vampire attack.
Okay. The dude is still like in and out of consciousness.
He's still in and out of consciousness?
Yeah, he's not dead.
Okay, like can we? So I'm going to say, can we get Charlotte in here? Can she? Yeah, we need a doctor.
Yeah, I was going to say that Charlotte kind of ran behind Ulrika. And then
y'all's feedings have been messy. Normally feeding is like pretty smooth. Your feeding has been messy.
Nope.
Elizabeth snapped somebody's head off in a bar, basically.
It's true. It's true. Whoops.
I'm still going for that non-lethal run through.
As Ulrika went to grab Dogfood, Charlotte immediately went and put pressure on this person's neck to help stop the bleeding a little bit.
Okay.
And she does have some, even though she does have some medicine that could potentially be helpful, but I don't know if this person is within her ability to save at this time.
Yeah, let's see. So go ahead and roll your, I'm going to say you're acting under pressure. So roll your wits and medicine.
Wits, medicine. Yeah. Well, shit. No success.
No success. Okay. So as you you're baffled. This is how I'm going to rule what happens. So you attempt to like staunch the bleeding. And as you're doing this, you realize this is like the second time in 2 nights you've had to do this.
Mm.
And you once again have that like thought that you had when the ambulance rolled away, and you're distracted.
Mm.
So all of your medical training is you have shaky hands, you're distracted, and you're not able to staunch the flow of bleeding. This man will die. You do know that. With how heavily he's bleeding and how much the blood is on the floor, you don't think any amount of your saliva is going to close the internal bleeding. He's sort of sustained.
Is this person obviously suffering, like in pain kind of thing?
Yes.
All right. Can she at least give him some kind of like, let's say she carries morphine, some kind of sedative, so that he can at least
Yeah.
have-
I would say you could do that, or you could finish him. The embrace is something that can be really calming. And if you think that would be a good way out for him, you can essentially let him go and reduce your hunger to 0. And I won't incur a humanity cost, because I feel like you're just trying to stop his pain.
I can eat an organ after they're dead, right?
Yeah, I would say yes. But I would think maybe resolve that after.
Like,
Making
Perfect
sure.
following sentence.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, here's how I construe the organ eating. I think it's more of a mental satisfaction.
Okay.
I think physically for Charlotte, you would be finishing him off to give him solace, to give him an easy way out. And by nature of that, your undead body will naturally be fulfilled for a time. But I wouldn't think that your bane would play into that. Because you're not eating him because you want to eat him, or you're like, I'm ready for a meal. You're doing it as a favor.
Okay.
And you're just happening to, relieve one hunger.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
the
will.
Hippocratic Oath.
I'm gonna Dogfood is gonna jump forward and go, no, save him. No, you have to save him.
I
Don't eat him.
I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna have to end his suffering right now.
But no. You have to save him.
I'm sorry, Dogfood. I can't do any. This is the only thing I can do to help this person.
Okay.
And
There's another
embraces-
thing we can do.
We can't do that.
I'm already
Yes, the
embracing.
lizard area is closed.
So you're already
Here.
you're already embracing him. All right. So as you and this is a very different feeding. The way it's not like a tiger pouncing or an animal, like it's almost done with sadness. Charlotte turns away from the two of you, and very gently you see her bend over, pick this man up almost like a child, and then after a few short moments he passes.
I'm really
So
sorry.
Dogfood doesn't say anything, but is now going to turn into a dog. And doesn't get hungry.
Yay!
That's good.
Dogfood, turns into the big red dog that still has blood around its maw,
Yeah.
and starts to growl at all of you.
No.
Starts to play the part of the dog that attacked this man.
Elizabeth will run inside and just kind of be like, I've been holding the door, but it seems to be that we have a problem. So would you like me to start yelling for help and looking helpless?
I can't say anything.
I think that might be. Well,
I'm on it, and I run outside.
Is there another door?
There's a loose dog and the lizard.
Is there another dog? Is another door to enter this to go out of, or
There's another exit.
Yeah. I would say there would be the one that the staff uses to get in and out.
Okay.
Because the way I envision a lizard exhibit is there's like the two doors that swing in, where you enter and then you go in a circle and then you leave through the second of the two doors.
That makes sense.
I would say it's safe to assume that there's another, like either a access that goes back into the, into another part of the park, or some type of maintenance type of door you could go through.
Yeah. So how about Ulrika opens that door and just yells at Dogfood, "Go, just go."
Dogfood runs out.
Okay.
Trying to make enough noise, trying to bark and snarl that witnesses will have heard something.
Okay. Let me think here. Okay, so you are going to leave footprints. Is that okay?
Yeah, dog footprints though, right?
Yeah. Yes, they're going to be dog footprints because there's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So you snarl, bark, you leave. There's paw prints everywhere. And Elizabeth is calling for help. Surely enough, some inebriated older people show up. I say older people. They're like in their 50s, so they're not that much older, but they show up and they're like, "Are you okay, ma'am?"
Elizabeth is going to do she's going to mesmerize them and say, "Someone was attacked by a dog, go get help."
Okay. They say, "Oh my God, is one of the exhibits loose?" And there's like a little bit of panic, but they say, "Don't worry, ma'am. Here." One of them takes off his Seahawks jacket and puts it over his shoulders.
And I'm just like, no, it's fine. No,
We're clearly overdressed for this event.
No. I have to go. I am horribly allergic to dogs, and I'll just.
Okay, yeah. And one of them pulls out their cell phone and calls 911.
Okay, perfect. That was what I wanted.
Okay. And I'm assuming you all reconvene back at the car?
Yeah.
Dogfood's just going to run away.
Okay.
She just tries to run out there, and she just runs in a direction. She might be running back towards the coffee shop, but she doesn't go to the car. She just keeps running.
Okay.
But yes, I go back to the car.
Okay. So the three of you reconvene back at the car.
Well, that was fucked up.
Why does this keep happening? Do we need to bring like something with us to save people when we go out feeding? It's starting to get to be a pain.
People don't usually die though, right? I feel like that's only 1 out of every 3 feeding someone dies.
That seems a bit high.
I mean, we are vampires.
I've only killed one. Well, I guess I did. I think we should go home.
Yeah, Dogfood might be back there, and we might need to console her.
Yes.
More therapy.
Yeah.
Lots of messy crits, I should say, in the past couple of episodes. So as you pile back in the car, probably the mood's a little somber. It feels like you guys have been dealing with this a lot lately, but it's not because your GM is mean. It's because your dice are mean.
It's true.
And as you drive back to the Court of Cups, I think that's a great place to take our first break while you decide how you're best going to console Dogfood.
We can't have therapy again.